Right, hello there. Today I'm going to be cooking a very simple dish for dinner. I'm doing chicken casserole. Now, I am no Gordon Ramsay, but I can cook some simple things. So, we're going to switch on the oven. Now, I don't have the skill of Gordon Ramsay in cooking, neither in swearing, but I can do a pretty good casserole. So I've prepared everything already. We're going to start with a tin of Campbell's chicken soup. Okay, so we're going to put one whole tin into the wok. In it goes. And then I'm going to fill that tin with some water. And stick the water in as well. There it goes, we can get rid of that. Oh, I've got the wrong instrument there. Hold on. The one with the holes in it. So we're just going to stir it around for a while, just to make sure that all of the soup is mixed in with all the water and it's not so lumpy. Turn the flame up a bit. We're using our nice new stove. We had our old stove for almost 11 years. From the moment we got married, and it was pretty old. It was well used. So we've got a nice new one now. And when you get new cooking stuff, it makes you feel like you want to cook again, doesn't it? So, I've been cooking, I think we could say often, throughout this week. And I'm enjoying it. My wife says I just need to be more confident, you know? So, I'm trying. But today's chicken casserole is pretty quick and easy to prepare. You can't really go wrong with it. Right, so that's mixed pretty well there. So next I'm going to put in 1 cup of rice. So we use the rice cup. I've already washed it. And we're going to put in 1 cup of rice. Stick that in. Give it a quick mix. How you doing, Leah? You're okay? Good? Leah's watching TV in the living room while I prepare dinner for tonight. And then I've chopped up some chicken. Right? Got some chicken and I've chopped it up into nice little pieces there. And we're just going to add that as well. In it goes. And then the important part now is you've got to keep stirring, otherwise it's going to stick to the wok. So we're going to keep stirring it around. This is the tedious part of the job, you could say. But you don't want half your food stuck to the wok, do you? So it's got to be stuck. It's got to be stirred, excuse me. Getting a bit mixed up there. There we go. So I put the flame on quite high because I want to get it done quick. See? I'm not sure what the time. I think it's almost 6:30 now, and I'm really hungry. So we've got to get it done. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not really a great cooker. I did enjoy cooking class at secondary school. But we had a teacher to guide us, didn't we? And we had the recipe and we had the method and everything. It was just step by step, follow along. I made a really nice lemon meringue pie once in secondary school. It was absolutely gorgeous. I think it was the best thing I ever did in terms of cooking and food. This is bubbling quite nicely now, and we know if it's done by having a close look at the rice, and the rice should expand and become fat, you know, each strand of rice. That's when we know it's been in long enough. We've got to keep this stirring. Well, we have kind of turned over a new leaf when it comes to eating, really. This past week we've been eating at home. Just about every single meal, apart from lunch today, we treated ourselves to eat out, but we've really been enjoying our home cooked food. And of course it's a lot healthier, and we're trying to boil our food, for example fish, a lot more than having fried food. It's been really nice. In the last few months we've been having too much fast food, really. Burger King, KFC, delivery, a bit too much. So it's difficult to change to home cooked at first, but it does make a refreshing change once you get into the habit. Yeah, I'm burping because I'm hungry, you see. There we go. But yeah, once you make the habit of eating at home, you can enjoy it a lot. And there's lots of different dishes you can do. So usually our home cooked food involves chicken or fish, along with some other things, some salted fish, vegetables. I like to have some potatoes with my meal. Sometimes we'll make a chicken curry. No, this is bubbling quite ferociously now, and yeah, the rice has expanded. It looks pretty fat now, so I think that's going to be enough. Just give it one more quick stir. That's going to be enough, that is. I'm going to switch that off. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and set the microwave oven to about 230 degrees Celsius, and it's going to be, cooking time is about half an hour, but you've got to keep your eye on it, and then it might be shorter, it could be a bit longer. So this is our oven over here. I'm going to put it on, I'm going to put it at 35 minutes, and the temperature is set at 230 degrees C. So what we're going to do next, I've got baking tin here. I think it's about 6 by 6 inches. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the mixture from the wok into this. You can't go wrong, really. But you still got to be careful as well, haven't you? So in it goes. Just going to turn the wok around. There we are. So I'm going to scrape it all out. Smells pretty good already. There it goes. We'll put the wok in the sink. Now, there we are. The baking tin does heat up pretty quickly once you've got the mixture in. So, got my trusty pink oven glove. Yeah, you can tell I live with a load of girls, right? Most things are pink around here. So I'm just going to get a spoon. Now, that's what it looks like. There it is, it's all in there. Just going to even it all out before we add the final ingredient, which happens to be my favourite ingredient, and that is cheese. Yeah, I think that's alright there. Okay, let's put the spoon down, glove off. So we are using this Emborg pizza topping cheese, and we pretty much use a whole packet and we just sprinkle it on top. So let's try and show you what I'm doing. There it is. Right, there it is, right there. Now we keep our cheese in the freezer, but you might be able to see my dog behind me. She's going crazy. She's going crazy because she wants the cheese and all. So we're just going to be sprinkling the cheese on top. Right, so let's get rid of that spoon. It's still a bit frozen, but should be able to get it all. So of course, anytime you're cooking food, you have to make sure that you've washed your hands before you start cooking, which I did, because this part does get a bit messy with the cheese. There it goes. Don't worry about how pretty it looks right now, you just want to make sure you get all your cheese on and you try and space it out evenly. See, we've still got a big chunk here, it's still a bit frozen, but yeah, it's coming off, it's breaking off. So, there we are. So we want to spread it all around. Pretty much you can use as much cheese as you like as well. Just depends on your taste really, how much you love cheese. For us, the more cheese the better. So we use the whole bag. Give ourselves a nice generous helping. So it's proving a bit tricky to break up at the minute. This part's still pretty frozen. I'll probably save the part for Lollipop. I think she's going to get some cheese with her dog biscuits tonight. How lucky is the dog, right? Let's see what else we've got in there. Still got a bit more loose bits than that. And there it goes. So as I mentioned, this is a very simple dish. Yeah? It's very easy to prepare, it's very easy to do. Once you've got it all ready, like I almost have, you just got to sling it in the oven and then it just cooks itself and you just have to sit down and wait, really. So that's pretty good. I'm just going to quickly wash my hands here. Get all the bits of cheese off. Right, let's grab a kitchen towel. Let's bring it back up. There we are. So that is just about ready to put in the oven now. So I'm going to be sticking it in the oven next, and then we just have to wait for it to finish. Okay. The chicken casserole is going in. I'm just going to put it in there. We've got the shelf midway up the oven, so it's going to be cooked very nicely from the top and bottom. It goes, and it's set for 30 minutes at 230 degrees Celsius, so we'll come back later once it's done. Right, so there's just under 10 minutes left of cooking time, and that's how it looks. Looking really good. Zoom in a bit there. There we go. Bubbling up nicely, it's got the juices going there. We're just looking for it to get a little bit golden on the top, and then it should be done. Okay, the chicken casserole is done, so let's have a look. there we have one delicious looking chicken casserole cooked by moi. I'm pretty proud of that. It smells absolutely divine. So that's how to do a very simple chicken casserole. It takes about 45 minutes total preparing and cooking time, and now I'm going to go and enjoy it. Thank you and goodbye.